Welcome back, Video Game Voting Vanguard. It's your boy P City Substance, and we're here with another episode of $20 Tuesdays. $20 Tuesdays, the budget's $20. We're looking to add to the library, whether that be game consoles, games, accessory, merchandise, you name it. So, the past couple weeks, I've basically dedicated $20 Tuesdays to taking a trip to Gamestop, taking advantage of the 4 for 20 deal. If you guys are not familiar with the 4 for 20 at GameStop, any $9.99 or less games at GameStop on any console is basically eligible for $20. You're able to go cross-platform, any platform you choose, as long as the pre-owned games are $9.99 and under. You're able to get the 4 for 20 deal. So, which is pretty good. It's an easy way to build your game library up. Of course, probably a little dated games, I guess, or less desirable games sometimes, but needless to say, pretty good deal. So the first game we picked up was something I just came across. It's a big series for Sony, but I'm just coming on board with the game for whatever reason. Get a little background about that first. I played a lot of sports games back in the day, maybe fighting games. I was kind of bland in a sense. I didn't experiment too much. I played it, well, I wouldn't say that. It was mostly playing like Madden and stuff a few years ago because I played online a lot, and that was just where I was at the time. So a lot of stuff I just kind of, that's all I played. So anyway, I've been since expanding my horizons to different stuff. Of course, I like it. So I just recently played this game when I picked up my PSP, and that was on like my first or second episode of Webisode Wednesdays, where I picked up the PSP and a bunch of games. So I just recently came across God of War, which was a game that I was recommended by a friend. For whatever reason, I just put that in recently, and I really enjoyed it. So I picked up God of War 3 for the PS3. I didn't get 4. I wanted one on PS4, but of course it was more than $9.99, so I grabbed the PS3 version. Of course, that still plays well, so I don't have any issues with that. I haven't had a chance to check this one out yet, but you guys know about the series of God of War with Kratos and him fighting Olympus and trying to take down Zeus. So same story there. I can't remember which one I have on PSP. Since it's a little older, maybe it's 2. I don't know. Anyway, so next we picked up for Xbox One. Let's see if you can see that. Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. So basically, this game takes place 9 years after the fall of Mother Base, and Snake awakes from whatever coma he was in. He has to rebuild Mother Base and establish a new armed forces, which is called the Diamond Dogs. He has to do all that, and then he's able to get his revenge against Cypher. This is basically the conclusion to the Metal Gear 5 game in the series. So I haven't played Metal Gear Solid in a little while. Again, I'm a fan of the franchise. It's a big franchise out there, and I try to take advantage of the opportunity to pick up games that I have not too much experience with, but somewhat, or I've heard good things about it. So 9 times out of 10, I'll give them a shot. So I can't wait to check this out. Next we got something different. Never seen this one before. It's a very big franchise for Nintendo. So and I wasn't even thinking about picking anything up for the Wii console, but I came across it because, again, you get recommended some of these games and you decide to give them a chance when you get the opportunity. So I picked up Metroid Other M. Apparently this is the 11th installment of the series. This was announced back at E3 in 2009. This is an integral between Super Metroid and Metroid Fusion. This game utilizes the Wii controller in the horizontal format, and when you focus in on the screen, it turns into a first-person shooter. So I'd imagine it's kind of like Call of Duty when you're just running and then you aim down sight. That's my guess about it. Just from the back of the game case, it looks like a typical Metroid game. Apparently it's the most exciting that's labeled on the back. This back is actually in a different language for whatever reason. The back of this game case, I don't know why, but it is. It's like in a, I don't even know if you guys can see that. but it's in a whole other language. I thought that was strange, but I definitely can't wait to check this out, because that's something I've been growing more interest in with the Metroid series. I also want to point out that this version of the game focuses more on the storyline and the story behind Samus. So I think that'll be interesting, especially if you don't know the background about Samus. I know I don't, so I'm interested to check this game out. I think it's a pretty good pickup. So while I was over there in the same Wii section, I actually was looking to pick up Wolfenstein for Xbox One. Of course, I get the case, go up to the register, and they don't have it, which totally pissed me off because it's like, why is it on the shelf? But anyway, so I had to pick up another game. So I ended up coming across Resident Evil 4, the Wii edition. Everybody knows about the Resident Evil series, basically like the zombies before the zombies. This was way back PlayStation days. Huge franchise. I actually heard, I was watching Metal Jesus Rocks, my favorite YouTuber, by the way, shout out to him. He was actually talking about this version, how this was one of his favorite versions of the game. So of course, when I seen that, I decided to check it out. Apparently you're playing as Leon Kennedy, who is a U.S. Army, what is he? He's basically works, he's a U.S. agent, he's a top secret agent that works for the military, and he gets sent on a top secret mission to rescue the president's daughter. The president's daughter is kidnapped by somebody, so he has to figure out who kidnapped her, why, a top secret mission. So the plot definitely seems interesting, and looking at the back cover, there's still zombies and stuff like that. Of course, it's still going to give you that typical Resident Evil feel, and you can utilize the vertical controller, the nunchuck, as well as the regular standard controller. I'll probably be playing with this with the GameCube controller, honestly, so I can't wait to check this out either. So this week I think we had some pretty good pickups. I'm excited to try these new games out. Thanks to all the subscribers. Don't forget, if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button down there so you'll be the first to know about the footage. Turn the notifications bell on. Hit the like button. Comment down in the comment sections. Let me know what you guys think about these pickups. Also, check out the website, thevideogamevotery.wordpress.com. It's the official website of the Video Game Votery. There you'll find some blog posts that I make maybe every other day, every 2 to 3 days, whenever I see that I should. Also links to all the videos and podcasts. Speaking of podcasts, don't forget to check out the Video Game Voting Podcast, available on all podcast platforms. Don't forget to rate each podcast episode. The higher you rate them, the higher we go up on the list. And eventually we get to the front page, and we be able to build this vanguard. So more likes, more subscriptions, more shares, more comments. Appreciate you all. This has been another episode of $20 Tuesdays. This is your boy P City Substance, and this is Video Game Voter.